Welcome to the Deadly Addictions channel. Well, hello everybody. I don't know if this is working. It's been a long time. But the election has been called and Biden has won. Hooray, I guess? I know there'll be lawsuits, and I think there's a couple of recounts that are mandatory when there are elections so close together. But I don't think Trump's gonna come out ahead with this one. I don't think his bullshit's gonna, matter in the long run. It's been a long time. But the election has been called and Biden. So we'll see what happens now. That's me with a fucking stupid mistake. So it's been a fun 3 or 4 days since the election night. This has been a craziness event. In my lifetime, it's been, I'm 49, gonna be 50. This has been some crazy shit. I like the turnout, I guess, that there's more people, but there's so much shit going on, and social media being what it is now just amplifies everything. I get a kick out of it. And let's be honest, I didn't have a horse in this race. I got a little bit of flack, but I give no shits about Trump or fucking Biden. They both can go fuck off. But I do have feelings, and I care about family and friends who under certain administrations suffer more. There's just no way around it these days. But all right, so the United States of America, I believe, has a corrupt political system. So I see it as two heads of the same snake type of mentality. I think it's a well-informed opinion. I did try to do my due diligence, and I've explained this in some of my other political things, but I'm mostly 2-3 times a year, get down deep, be serious, pick people I like. It doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat, it's mostly issue by issue. And that was how I treated things. Then after my quote-unquote Facebook war of 2017-18, I decided, you know what, I got to take a little more serious. And I did a deep dive, 6 to 8 months. I just studied it, did whatever I could to get better at understanding the nuances of politics, and came out of it disgusted. So here we are, one of the most insane races ever. This president had never made excuses for anybody, but I did try to keep a balanced view. Like, yes, Orange Man bad, Trump is bad, everything he does, it's a fucking disaster. I get it. He's a vile fucking person, but there are always crazies on each side, and bad arguments are bad arguments, so that drives me a little crazy, but I get it. But I don't have no illusions that Biden isn't, in some cases, worse. You might say, oh, how could you be worse? Well, Trump has been conning and cheating people all his life. Then he gets into politics for 4 years. Biden has been in politics for like 50 fucking years. He has so many deaths under his charge, and all his dealings, from the Iraq, the war, the bullshit. These people should be in jail for war crimes, all that kind of stuff. And he has a better face on things, so it's going to look nice. I have no qualms about saying Obama was a shitty president. Great speaker, inspirational. But getting down to the policies and stuff, he's a joke. He's a fucking sellout. So that's my mentality on things. I'm shitting on politics in general. I don't give a fuck in that sense about Biden or Trump. They're both pieces of shit, in my opinion. You can't make excuses for one and then hold the same logic and you let it pass for the other. We know Biden's a creepy fucking potential molester, just horrible. But it's believe the women all the time, except now it's your candidate that could beat Trump. So fuck integrity, fuck giving a shit about things. So I come off on that angle. We have a big announcement. It's 12:35, 11/7/2020. Biden has been announced the winner. You know, if it's more for other people, I give a fuck. I just don't see this as a big win-win. I just don't. Biden and Harris are terrible. Harris was destroyed in the debates. Her history, her letting innocent people fucking suffer in jail. Just horrible people. Pieces of shit, in my opinion. But hey, they're not Trump. They're not dishonest pieces of shit who put a face on it, which I kind of enjoyed. Meaning, if I had to choose right now, I don't know what the fuck I am. I couldn't care less. But I would say I was younger Republican, getting a little older Democrat, and then it was, in between, like I said, try to get issue by issue and not really care about lines. And like getting disgusted with the whole thing, just put a sour note on everything in this bullshit, scams, fucking. You know what would have been a landslide? And he wasn't even my favorite? Bernie. Bernie Sanders would have ran against Trump. There'd be no contest. There'd be no 4-day recounts. Trump wouldn't exist. But you got to play your shady DNC fucking nonsense. So as far as I'm concerned, Republicans and Democrats are both pieces of shit. Crappy fucking people. But hey, what are you going to do, right? So I don't see this as a big, great thing. And I'm happy for people. I'm happy for America. Biden wins. I get it. But from my point of view, it's just not fucking worth it. It's not it's not really an exciting time for me, and I think it should be, right? I mean, this is our democracy. It's the great republic where misinformation and everything else are more important than the truth. And seeing these people bullshit, it's just, I don't know. I wish I would get a good feeling, I don't know. It's just I'm soured on the whole thing, and it's a really weird thing. I don't have a passion, I guess. Although, don't get me wrong, if I was in certain groups and certain, aspects of my life were being taken away where I have to question if my rights are going to be, I get it. Fuck Trump. Fuck all politicians who deal with that shit. I just don't personally have an investment in it. I'd rather vote green and independent. Like, I have my own integrity. I can't let that go. I can't vote blue no matter who because Trump is bad man. No, I'm sorry. Biden's a fucking piece of shit. Kamala Harris is a fucking worst piece of shit. Although I would give Biden, you know what? Biden's probably worse because he's done so much damage while in politics for so many years. So this is not really my my election. It doesn't feel like this is all an illusion to me. This is all bullshit. This is all just part of the fucking game they play. I don't get an excitement or to me, this isn't like a ray of hope. It's not the sun coming through the sky and giving me warm feelings, and I don't know. It's just, and I wish it was different. Maybe it's just me and souring on life. I don't know. And I'd like to think be more adult, to be more, and I'm happy for people. I really am. I do feel that there's a hope for certain people, that this is something that changed for them in a good way, and I'm all for it, but I'm more interested in the truth. So I don't care, Democrat, Republican, call it gloating, whatever. But if I see stupid posts, I see dumb fucking arguments, I might point it out anyway. I don't care, who you represent. Hillary Clinton, put her in fucking jail. Yeah, she deserves it. She's a dumb cunt who fucking manipulated everything, and they got this new trend of you gotta come to me, give me your votes, they're mine. No, you gotta come to me as the fucking citizen sitting here. What do you support? What's your agenda? Are you overturning things? Are you looking to do this or that? No, you want to play a fucking game. How Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McDonald, whatever the fuck his name is, got reelected is a fucking joke. So yay, Biden wins. The big fucking news break. And there is a part of me that does really feel good for friends and family who really look for this change to make a difference. And you might get surface level stuff. I think that you are going to get surface level changes, and that'll always happen in changes in administration. But one of the fucking most ridiculous things is when, like, Obama got in, right? Oh, we're going to make changes. This is going to be amazing. He has a filibuster-proof House and Senate, or however the fuck that works, where anything can get done. No one could veto. You can't stop anything. We got shit. We got fucking Obamacare that people want to praise when we know we need Medicare for all. We need free colleges. This fucking argument about freeloading and where's money coming from is a joke. I'm sick of Neanderthal fucking cavemen, proud of being ignorant, going on fucking Facebook and Twitter and shouting their bullshit, and then as soon as Biden starts to win, it's like, oh, whoever wins is my president, and, no gloating. I don't give a fuck. I gotta admit, I don't care. My mindset is all fucking opinions, beliefs are up for ridicule. In my opinion, it'd be a better world if we had held people to consequences. I'm not going to no fucking picnic and family get together with a fucking woman who praises and worships a god who wants my family members dead because of their sexual preference or how they were, how they feel inside. Who shares things from fucking God hates fags people. No, you know what? The people who are being exposed to that are in it, I get it. These family members, these friends, they're loving people. You love them, fine, I get it. But beliefs are dangerous. They could be dangerous to more than just the person who believes it, to other people. And if we held more people accountable, this wouldn't be an issue. We'd get it over with quick. I'm not of this mindset, oh, we gotta get together now and bridge the gap now. I'm more of the mindset is, you know what? For 4 years, you exposed all these fucking people. All these fucking part racist, bigoted, fascist, duplicitous, fucking deceitful fucks. And I'm not talking about the everyday patriot guy. So I'm not talking about, oh, you know what? Hey, Trump's my president. I'm going to stick up for him. I'm going to respect my president and point out the good things he's done. Fine. You know what? I don't have issues. I never have issues with them. That's just fine. You want to post something about Trump's economic, view on things, and maybe he's done well? Fine. I don't go into those posts. I don't jump on it. You know what I jump on? Misinformation and fucking lies. And then when you're called on it, you resort to fucking insults. Do you want to get technical and, want me to name every fucking fallacy you put out on a fucking post? I never did that, but you know what I did do in the beginning? I would copy and paste everything and take time and go through everything to train myself, to get better at it. It's like 5-year-olds arguing. You got people making essays on how all lives matter in response to Black Lives Matter is proper and better. when they have no clue about argumentation, about how to when you have an interlocutor and you have a debate or you have a subject you want to discuss. No, it's my fifis, my feelings. And I value truth over feeling. So 12:45 p.m., 11/7/2020, the election results are in, Biden wins. Now, I said it before, there'll be lawsuits, there'll be recounts. Who knows how far that'll go. But when it's called like this, I think they have enough. And I think they feel secure and safe enough to call it. So that being said, let's get into some of the fucking more nuanced nonsense. Oh, ballots and fraud and whatever. You've been sucking Trump's dick for so long on his fucking orange man juice. You're so biased, you're so brainwashed and towed a line that you can't see the bullshit that he's still putting in front of you. This motherfucker says, oh, there's results we have. Oh, wait till you see the information we have. So he tells the public that his Republicans aren't allowed to oversee everything. Right? But what his lawyers say to the courts is, oh, we need them to be 6 feet away, not 25 feet. We believe that's not right. And the judge says, okay, he's going to be 6 feet. What Trump will say to the fucking press and to the world, some fucking lie. I think his last press thing was more lies per word than he's ever done. So I have no fucks to give. Trump is a fucking piece of shit douchebag. And you're not a piece of shit douchebag for voting for him or, like I said, standing up for him and, respecting your president, the person who holds the seat. I get it. No, you're a douchebag if you ignore every one of his fuck-ups and then you add on to his rhetoric, his racism, his fucking baiting. And when you're confronted on it, even if you give a little bit of leeway, like, oh, you know what, this is okay, yeah, I get it, but listen, you want to play whataboutism, fine. But no, you got these fucking meatballs, these fucking goofballs that think they instincts and intuition are like the only fucking thing that matters. When they're embarrassed day after day, week after week, with dumb fucking posts. So there's some conspiracy with the ballots. Yes, I'm not surprised that there's some bullshit goes on here and there. I get it. But we have fucking people doing this. We have a system. Let it play out. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this works out in the progression of things. And yes, you want to come back in 3 days and show evidence and say, oh, this is like undisputed. Here's the facts. This is what happened. Fine. And you want to see what happens. But you got a guy who's a fucking blowhard scumbag, and he's just being a fucking asshole about it when he could have saved some face and just played it like, oh, we'll see, this is tough race, tight race. No, but he's got to be a fucking douchebag that he is. But now Biden, he's got enough of nonsense from hiding from everybody, his questionable fucking brain and how it works. You can fucking go over it and make a case and frame anything these days. Especially with fucking deepfakes. Who knows what the fuck's gonna go on? So, I could see this being a big thing and, in the news, and it'll blow over eventually. But did Trump do enough damage to really annihilate the Republicans? Because the trend looks like America's getting more liberal, right? They're getting more progressive, and these are the old guard. But they've set up the system where, it's not really the numbers who go out and vote in popular, so they got the Electoral College. And that's another thing, that argument about it's slavery, it's that. I think it's a little more nuanced than that, but yeah, I do agree that there should be some sort of restructuring. So I like ranked voting. Like, that could solve a lot of problems. Ranked voting, I mean, they try it in different places. Well, I get a few joyous moments in this because I just laugh at fucking Trump. He's just hysterical. So, in my opinion, another 4 years of Trump would have meant the death of the Republican Party forever. So we'll see on that end. Biden last 4 years, I doubt it. I don't know if he's got enough chutzpah. I don't know if he's got enough energy or cognitive functions to get through this. So I don't want to jump on either way. There is uh, a hilarity to this that Kamala Harris is vice president because she's so fucking shitty person in the past. And I get it. People could change. You know, you're under the spotlight now. Maybe she could make a difference with this position. Maybe she could right the wrongs of the past. Fine, go for it. But I am not tolerating bullshit. I'm not tolerating the fucking Democrats caving in, giving $300 billion more to some fucking military. Enough already. None of you fucking Democrats on this bill went for Medicare for all. Any of the fucking things that Bernie set down. And I didn't even want fucking Bernie. Bernie wasn't even my first choice. So we have a fucking winner, Biden. And it looks like there will be some fight against this. I don't know. You know, could I see Trump staying in the fucking White House and them having to put handcuffs or what do they call it, hand ties, twist ties on him and get him the fuck out? I don't know. But I'm glad to see his fucking dumb daughter, his dopey fucking sons, his son-in-law, get them the fuck out. That's just fucking travesty. And you got Trump people complaining about fucking Biden and his son. Good, fuck him. They're corrupt too. Fine. But hand wave everything Trump's doing with his fucking family and the fucking White House and his money he's stealing from fucking places while he's president. Oh, it's a disgusting fucking cesspool. But I don't think Biden makes this cesspool better. He doesn't clean it up. Nah, he makes the surface look good. Where the water's still fucking rancid. Maybe we'll get a third party. You know, 8 years ago or so, maybe Bernie could have started a movement. Tulsi Gabbard seems a good balance between the two. I don't trust Warren. She's fucking wishy-washy. I don't know. I still see a lot of bullshit in the Senate and the House and the Supreme Court. Like, you know, you gotta play this fucking chess game with these fucking vile human beings, it seems like. I never get a good feeling, even when I see people like sort of like in that first, like, Buttigieg judge. You know? Comes out on the surface and then you find out he's weird and he's got some fucking mystique around him that's like obfuscates his true intentions. And then, sorry, you got a gay homosexual male and he believes in God and Jesus, and that's just warning signs for me. We have a winner declared in this election. Biden has won. What did I say? The AP has called the presidential race for Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe. Oh, man. He has so many cognitive farts. It's just hilarious going to all the clips. But you can clip and frame anything, right? You could flip anything. You could just frame it. You know, tell a good story. God, how these conspiracy idiots just so susceptible. But that's how brains work, by the way. You know, my belief is you don't get kids and children. Teach them how to breathe and meditate. And then as their development increases, you start teaching them about thoughts and feelings and how to regulate and control them. then critical thinking comes naturally. Normal education, our educational system would work much better. No, but let's keep fucking making the same mistakes. Let's just indoctrinate them into some fucking religion because of what you believe. I saw a post, Trump's gonna win, blah, blah, blah. Voted red down the line. And another comment was, just like my mom taught me. And you're proud of this shit. You're just monkey gorillas. You're just like, oh boy, this is some time we're living in. Pandemics, we got fucking lies and nonsense going on. I get the censorship issues. You got your big conglomerates, the Facebooks, and how everything's muddying the water. And I think eventually it's going to be a good thing. I think eventually this works out. I think we get more out of the bad we're going to get. But in a way, I still think it's growing pains. The internet being what it is, it's how new it is and where it is in its stage. I believe everything should be out there and exposed. I want to know what stupid people are thinking. I want to know what people's beliefs are. I want to know that everybody's free to express them. And yes, there is a understanding. You don't yell fire in a public theater to get a kick. You can hurt people. So I understand there is a balance there. But, you can't just censor people because, they have certain beliefs. Who is it that says it a lot? Well, the framing is, there are Holocaust survivors and there are Holocaust deniers. Even the Holocaust survivors would allow the Holocaust deniers to get on their podium and say what they want to say. Right? You just don't squash that. Now, if you're going to create disinformation and get people harmed and cause damage, so I could still see that argument. But people don't want to see anything. It's all black and white. It's, what's the best one? What did I see? One of my favorite ones was Democrats are possessed by Satan, that they're demons, and that the socialist agenda that was planned, first it was planned 20 years ago, then it's 28 years ago, then it's 33 years ago, then it's 44 years ago. They'll just keep using this for hundreds of years of some book someone wrote and try to connect the dots. Definitely interesting times. Definitely. But I got friends and family. Fuck them in a sense. You could pretend you're my friend and keep your like count or your friend count high. But what you're doing is just hiding all from Joseph and whatever. I tend not to do that and not block people. If I put something out there, I'm definitely open to ridicule, laugh at me, question my belief, even question what I was thinking when I posted it. In the beginning, when I first came back from my exile, I made every effort I could to reach out in DMs. Hey, call me. I'm posting this or that, but you don't take it personally. If you want to believe in this and I question it, have a conversation about it, just go, wah, my fifis. And I've had plenty of confrontations. And by the way, threatening me with violence is never a good idea. I mean, come on. I understand the rules of life. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I know most likely both of us are going to get fucking hurt. This is not your fucking gorilla Neanderthal fucking essence is gonna make me cower, right? And you're just gonna intimidate me into silence. It's not gonna happen. I give no fucks. I reached a point where there's not much I really give a fuck about. What do I got to lose? I got no kids, right? I'm an atheist, so I think you should be careful who you threaten, right? So keep your fucking threats to your fucking puny brain self. Keep thinking you have the answers and you're a critical thinker and you're introspective and there are people in this world, scientists, real brilliant people who still believe in a higher power and a God. There's no surprise there for me. When you learn how brains work, you learn how everything comes together, as much as we do know with neurology and evolutionary psychology, things like that. It's not that hard to grasp. All right, so I understand the essence, tribalism, and hey, I'm all for it in a way to certain extents, but everything gets twisted and gets fucking run into the ground eventually. You're gonna have to face criticism. You want to say your stupid belief, fine. You want to post fucking stupid things about masks and how they impact your breathing and stuff. Well, you better come up with a good fucking argument, because you're just idiots. I got a person 9 times. I fucking find false information and whatever, and I start calling them a puppet, a stenographer, saying this is, I know exactly where you got this from, right, Alex Jones? Yeah, okay. What other things did you look at? No, that's it. Ha ha ha. Oh, you're disrespecting, and you're just bullshit, I'm offended. Fuck off. So fuck Trump supporters, fuck Biden supporters. Don't give a fuck. Keep pretending you got something and there's this good thing you did. Whatever. Barely fucking won. There should have been a blowout disaster, landslide of unparalleled proportions. There should have been nothing ever close to this. But you couldn't even get that. Because the truth is the truth. America is what it is. The people are who they are. But no, just keep, keep muddying the waters and, keep pretending that it's okay that your fucking friend / family member is not trying to take your rights away or don't wish ill on you in some way. Oh, I love them. They're great people. Yeah, they are. I get it. But people are convinced of stupid things. We do things based on beliefs. Fuck, man. I hope people just take a deep breath, learn how to do breathing exercises, and there's variations out there. There's so many things. One of the things I believe in is not really correcting people. And, I play the game, I'm not going to let stupid shit pass by, but I'd rather give people the tools, give them the strength to bear their own afflictions. So it's a fucking game you gotta play, manipulating people and the right words to say, the observation of their words and how they use them, where they use them in a sentence. This is gonna be a problem always. You can't just say, oh, let's be nice now and let's be unified. It doesn't work. And I'm not talking about the people who just respect the seat, the power. Look, this is my president. Look, I'm not going to disparage him. I'm not going to do whatever. But have the integrity, have the honesty to say, yeah, he's lied 24,000 times. But he does it for the good of the people. All right, fine. What he does for this reason. But you don't have the reasons. You just jump to insulting. You just jump into name calling and fucking such idiotic arguments that it's a wonder you know how to vote. I'm serious. And this goes on both sides. You got people who are promoting one thing and saying another, right? Yeah, Biden, this or that. Trump, die. I want all you fucking people, I hope you die. This, things like that. Okay, all right. So where are your values really? It's tribalism. It's just cult-like. It's fucking, it's a little scary. So it's 1:05 p.m., Brooklyn, New York, 11/7/2020. The election has been called and Biden wins. I said this from the beginning, there will be lawsuits, right? We know that. There'll be fucking tons of them. That's all Trump knows how to do is fucking sue people. And we'll get mandatory recounts that are nothing suspicious. It's from either both ends. It's when a margin of votes are so close, it's just something they do to recount. Now, I'm not sure if that was done already and that's why they called it, but I don't think so. I think you're going to get a couple of, might even get a week or something. I don't know. It's all becoming a blur in my head over the last 4 days of trying to like figure out what sites to fucking trust, right? Oh, but so and so wins. How do you know? What site did you look at, right? I mean, these things take some sort of work. People laugh. Like I said a article. I usually in the comments post a link to the actual experiment, to the abstract, or to a verified source. And people don't give a fuck. Teach your kids some breathing and meditation techniques, how to fucking understand and control emotions and feelings. Understand when you're just lost in your own fucking bias, and when you even think you're being introspective, you're still being manipulated by your own heuristics, your own pathways. It's not easy. It's work. However, just thinking of breathing and doing your exercise and failing is like reps at a gym. It's just, you gotta keep doing it. So I see no illusion here that there's change, there's no celebration for me that, oh, Biden wins, Democrats, no, I feel you misled. On the surface you'll get some immediate changes, and he ran on things he's probably gonna, I guess he'll come through on certain things. I think even Kamala Harris will make sure, because she's prepping to be taking his place. Anybody that old and that questionably senile to an extent, not senile, but cognitive issues he has. And they tried the same thing like with Hillary. Oh, she's okay. She's like, no, she passed out fucking twice, had brain surgery. I mean, stop it. And then she fucking got caught cheating. This is just a fucking nightmare. A nightmare. So I see no fucking, this isn't the sun breaking through the clouds for me and getting rid of everything. This is just, oh God. Here's a pretty face on the shitty, corrupt fucking system. And I might not gloat because I got no fucking horse that won this race. I don't get it, but I'm going to call out your bullshit. I don't give a fuck. This is nonsense that you put out for 4 fucking years. You're fat shaming, you're race shaming, you're fucking ill-equipped retorts to real casual criticism. This isn't the beginning of every fucking topic of going in guns blazing, calling people jerk-offs and idiots and stupid. No, this is first like a smiley face, like, what? Oh, you know what? This might be fake. That's it. But when you see it again 3 more fucking times, they don't give a fuck. I know it's going to be eventually blocked. You want to talk about abortion, show the right numbers. Don't just fucking tell me what you feel. Oh, but a friend is this and that. Oh, my friend says in the mask. Really? So for all these fucking years, nurses and everybody wearing masks all fucking day, they don't pass out. There are some stations in hospitals where they have to use not only the cloth mask, but another sealed mask over it, and then another mask. And then they do that for shifts that can go on from 4 to 9 hours or whatever. Yeah, they're all passing out. They all have fucking lung problems. They're all in serious health issues. No, you're just fucking dumb, misinformation, propaganded. You just fall for it. And that's not to say I'm not guilty. Maybe less in the recent years, since I made a decision to fucking be more introspective and to make real efforts to be a critical thinker, to have a humble humility about myself, about my capabilities, about what I understand. Okay? But if I know about psychology and neurology and I know how to play guitar, maybe you can ask my opinion, right? We want to get, help you out or something. But you're not going to ask me about brain surgery. You're not taking me into the doctor's office to go over the scans and the blood work. Right? There are parts of life that are elitism, whatever you want to call it. I don't go into my mechanic. I don't bring my friend who's a garbage man. Right? Picks up garbage and dumps it. Hard work. But I don't bring him in to question my mechanic if he knows nothing about the car. Right? So we accept these things. We know them. So how about shutting the fuck up? Or stating it properly in a decent way? Hey, stop fucking shitting on Trump. He's my president. Fine. Well, did you notice this isn't that? Well, you're right. But look, he's our sitting president. We want him to look good. Fine. As long as you acknowledge these things and when they're brought up, you don't retort like a fucking infant. Because that's all this whole administration was. Right? Orange man bad, tantrum, lies, deceit, corruption, rampant under Trump. And you can take he was a great president bullshit and shove it up your ass. Right? Because you're just a blind fucking fool. By my tally, he's got 3 or 4 good things out of the hundreds of shitty things. So, yeah, I could be, you know what? I'll even give him this, okay? Cross the fucking line and shake that maniac's hand. Right? That fucking North Korean nut job, shake his hand. And I've said this in a podcast before, but then you don't bow to the Saudis for fucking money and suck their dick when they're responsible for 9/11. Right? I'd like to have some integrity in this country as a president. And no one's been able to do it. No, wait, excuse me? You treat your women what way? You behead people, what? No, you're done. We don't have nothing to do with you. And if you fuck with us, then we'll put sanctions on you. Not these regime change war fucking nonsense that are fooling everybody. Send out our fucking real hard earned combat vets and our highly skilled army and really patriotic kids and young adults into the armed forces and give them a lie to fight over. Oh, that'll be fucking awesome. Awesome. What happens to that type of fucking people? Disgusting. Fucking stupid. So I sit here with a Biden wins and I don't feel like I won anything. I don't feel like my side won. Right? Oh, the lesser of two evils. That nonsense, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And your logic of trying to convince me of anything else has not convinced me. It's just not good enough. I understand some of the parts of it. Yeah, sure, I get it. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're just putting a fucking dumb fucking warmongering face on it. That's it. Shouldn't George Bush be in jail for war crimes? You know how many people should be in jail for war crimes? Forget about the people we killed in general. But I think it's over 200,000 innocent people. Fuck them. Bomb them. Drone them. We don't give a fuck. And then it's revealed everything's a lie. Oh shit. No, you know what we'll do? We'll put him on fucking Ellen and dance with him. Go fuck yourself, you dumb cunt. Every fucking LGBTQ thing you've ever fought for is garbage now. Because you have no integrity. And you know what? You can keep fooling these people who are in your group, who stick by you for anything. But there's people out there who are evolving, who are growing and starting to see and understand everything. It doesn't fly no more. Turkey, Spain, this is instant access now all over the place, and some governments will try to stop it, but it's not going to work. Misinformation, bullshit, but the truth is out there too. some corrupt government tries to fucking kill citizens, all someone has to do is put up a phone. And yeah, it might not do anything, but it's there, it's out there. That action now has a greater chance of having so much more impact. I just don't get a good feeling from this. It just sucks. But at least I got, I'm happy certain people, they got a breath of fresh air. They'll, pack your shit, get the fuck out. Because I hated fucking Trump in the 80s. I started listening to Howard Stern in like 84. I was like 13 years old, 12 years old. And I'm in the backyard and we were cutting out of school, and we had a boombox, and we had the radio was going through the stations, and heard this maniac. And, God, who was he fighting with? Like Soupy Sales? Like, God, I'm showing my age. But ever since Trump was I think I was in the elevator with this fucker when I delivered fucking bagels, and I was in the NBC building. I would see several people, David Letterman and some of the guests that were on his show. Because you're doing bagels at night. Anyway, I hated him since his first appearance, his first racist bullshit scam company, and his fucking KKK father. Right? And I don't judge somebody for the element of enjoying him, right? Enjoying his bravado. How you doing, Spooky? Miss you, Spooky. I don't like many of those fuckers in that fucking community, but you're a good guy. I like you. Oh boy, was I out of place in that fucking community. Holy shit balls. Anyway, it's 1:17, I think, p.m. Brooklyn, New York, 11/7/2020, and Biden has been named president. He has won until Trump's garbage nonsense and lawsuits, and I don't think the recount's going to help. I think he's lost. I mean, yeah, can you uncover some scam in some bumfuck county who, doing shitty shit? Yeah, you might, but you know what? For all these garbage conspiracies that just came out within the 2 days, does no one give a fuck about the 9 factual cases against the Republicans and Trump for voter suppression? The fucking post office? Cheers, Spooky. You should stop by more. Say hi. I see him on my Discord the other day. That was pretty cool. So we got a fact checker, programs running, Trump's talking, it's garbage is coming out of his mouth, and he's lying about shit. Yeah, I think you will find something in some bumfuck country or something, or state, that there's going to be some question. This fucking happens, right? This shit is happening. But let's forget about the real shit. The lawsuit, they've been sued. Right? But no, those facts are nothing. And it's not whataboutism when you're bringing up these things in certain contexts. So learn what the fallacies actually are and what they actually mean. Because there's that type of person too, right? You come from some of these communities, and everybody likes to use these fucking words, and they don't really know what it means. It's like, okay, I get it that you could use words and play with them. And one for me is like when people say things like they describe cognitive dissonance in a way that's a blanket for everything, and that kind of bothers me, although it's a real thing. But without mentioning cognitive distortions and therefore biases, you just can't just use cognitive dissonance in that sense. But anyway, I'm here. Biden is won. I feel no super joy. This is not a ray of sunshine that's made my life better. It's just another fucking day. It's just a newer face on the corrupt, rotted out, dying system we have. And it all doesn't matter. It doesn't come down to any clear winner here for me. But I do see the alleviation of the stress, of the constant threatening of people's civil liberties and their rights to be humans, to be just like the rest of, like everybody. But no, I just see too many fucking, you know, too much harassment, too much pressure, and trying to bring things to a different age. And so I'm glad in that case Biden won. No, it was spooky. I had internet issues for like 4 months, so all my live testing was put on hiatus. So I'm back now in the sense where I got confident Wi-Fi, so I should be going live more often. Although I get more feedback from my Facebook because it's more family friends. I don't have enough like engagement on YouTube yet, but I will do more of these more. So maybe you'll see the notification come up. So that's cool. I had terrible time. I had to get a Wi-Fi repeater thing. Yeah, some of these things work. I never had like a line in my house, so I should be coming on more often live. Just spur of the moment, turn the mic on, that bunch of shit like I did now. So I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I'm 49 going on 50. I've seen shit. I would say I'm more aware of Reagan era to now. Although I was looking back, I could kind of feel what Ford and Carter were, but I was so young it didn't matter to me. I'm trying to think of when my brain's getting functional and I'm starting to question things. So I'm gonna say Reagan on, and it's been a fucking attack on everything that we should have stood for. Right? Fuck unions. Look what happened. It's without unions and real strong support for them. What happens now is what happened. You got all the jobs, people go to all the places, and you can't blame that on Democrats, and I'm tired of it. Democrats this, Republicans that, No, you can find who voted for these fucking laws, okay? And Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi, corrupt as hell, gave Trump whatever the fuck he wanted. They impeached this motherfucker, brought articles, had all this shit, and give him more powers. They let him renew fucking certain acts to invade our privacy. And there's actually fucking gun nuts that'll suck Trump's dick. Meanwhile, Trump behind the scenes creates an anti-gun law that he makes it a law that they can come get your guns. It's like, yeah, I think I got it sorted now. I've done enough testing. I think I'm solid now. This is like my first real test where I just try to blab like a radio show for like as long as I can while I'm alone, and I'll go back and I check the stream, see how it's structured. There's lots of breaks and the spinning wheel of death, that type thing. So I've been good so far, and I'm gonna do this way more often because I actually enjoy these rather than doing my little surface thoughts on like, I love a movie or I love a TV show. Getting on live and having the potential to interact with people is pretty cool. So I think I got it sorted out. So we'll see, and maybe I'll see you more often here. Spooky. Yeah, we had some fun on this fucking. I don't even know what the fuck we called it. GDC. What did he fucking change it to? That fucking idiot. AGDC, like a new. Anyway, what a fucking shit show. I still see you in those circles here and there, Spooky. I see your name come up here and there. But I was never, one of them in that sense. Like, imagine what the community would look like right now. Oh my God, Trump, Biden. Imagine these fucking 4 months and Anti-Ordinary's GDC was running. That would be fucking nuts. Oh, thanks. Okay, good. Good feedback. Thank you. I still have my settings and stuff from the beginning, but I gotta admit, it's been so long. When I got on Facebook, I had a DM Demi, formerly known as Anti-Ordinary. Because I was like, they changed shit again. Like I had this set down. I knew everything to do. This is what I was, and I got back in, and like YouTube Studios, they fucking changed it again. So yeah, I think you're right. It was like a great debate. Yeah, they put like an A in front of it anyway. That community died without AO. Sorry. I still see some of the names here and there. But just imagine that community with this Trump bullshit. Because that's like good when you get people in a room or the Discord channel, and like you have to answer for your beliefs. And that's one thing, I didn't enjoy the community too much, but I would always recommend it for certain people. I think there are people who need to go into these cage matches of debating and arguing, and I think it was a little ridiculous that some people took it in a certain way, but I thought it was great for new people to come in, have their beliefs challenged, and ponder. Like, I don't name names, but there was a new person who came into the GDC, and what I liked about her is she would say something, belief, and then someone would say something, and then 5 minutes later she would go, "Oh wow, I didn't think about that." So and then she would try to convince herself that could this be a different way of thinking about it, and those are the best people for those communities. Yeah, you got your stable, um, pseudo intellectuals who just like to hear themselves fucking talk while their babies are screaming and the pots and pans are fucking being banged, and no one will say nothing because, oh, he's so respected. Take your fucking mic, shut it off, and get on the mic when you can. I don't give a fuck how important you think you are. But for the new people who are questioning where they're going in life and where their thoughts are taking them, and they're in a crisis sometimes. So I like the GDC for what it was. Not for me. I just like to go on there and shit on everybody. But I did enjoy and recommended that people would go there. It would make politics much easier. If you had some people who were confronted like that, I can imagine most of the idiots on Facebook and stuff that post their nonsense on either end. And I mean, vote blue no matter who bullshit and ignoring all Trump's fucking garbage. We had a community where you came on and you said, oh, I think Trump's a good president. And then you had to answer that. You had to justify it. You had to explain it. Right? And all these things, they don't want to know facts. So you don't want to be brought up. You don't want to say Trump has the best, I'm going to make something up. Trump has the best economic growth in the president, da 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 da. It's fine to say on a Facebook post, and then when someone says something, you just laugh at them and call them a libtard or a snowflake. But when you go into like with these Discord channels and you're having a conversation and you say that, and someone says, "Oh, here's this link," I think they say otherwise. You have to deal with it. You have to open your mind, or you get called out. I think that's what was great about it. So, cheers to the GDC under Demi's or AO's rule. I think she was a queen, right? And even the people who tried to help, but not the bottom feeder hanger-ons who just used it. So I don't have a lot of good, loving thoughts about a lot of people in certain circles. But I am an asshole too. I am not perfect. I make mistakes and I put my foot in my mouth sometimes. But I value truth over feelings, so I don't mind people telling me. I don't mind being confronted. I don't mind having to be humiliated, to recognize my faults, to, in my times of meditation, face that bad feeling, to face the, you know what, I'm shitty in this regard. I should put more effort into just knee-jerk reactions and stuff, and it becomes somewhat of an exercise, a regimen, keeping yourself. So what I like to do on some of these podcasts is now I'll go on my Facebook, So it's 1:30 p.m. Brooklyn, New York, 11/7/2020. Biden has been declared the winner of the presidential election. I am jumping on, blabbering with no real plan, but it's been 4 days waiting for this shit. And I should have done the test earlier. Should have taken Demi's advice. Fuck. Could have done an unlisted test and figured all this out. I could have done it, but no, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm busy. I got things to do. I didn't sleep for 40 hours. So I'm on Facebook. And like I said, for a couple of days since the election, so been all these Trump tards with their bullshit narrative. It's we don't gloat. I'll accept whoever's president. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. You don't fool everybody. Still the same fucking triggered, fucking flawed human we all are. So they're here. All the memes are here on Facebook. Yeah, Statue of Liberty's beautiful. I love Katie Sackhoff. I think she's great as a person. I like her acting. Starbuck has a cousin, Melania meme. Oh, they're gonna be great over the past couple of months. All right, we got another one here. I'm not sure how this person's connected to me. I'm gonna say friend of a family, or maybe family in some way. I've been sitting here thinking there are many people I can never look at the same way again, family and friends. I remember when our political views were private and for good reason. This is what I learned. This is what the last 4 years and this election has taught me. Racists and bigots are closer to me than I knew, even against their own race. Even the nicest people have said the most horrid things to people they love. There is more hate in people's hearts than there is love. A country can be easily separated with little or no information. A thought can be twisted into reality. Name calling isn't just for elementary school children. Not many people follow love their neighbor. For the last week, I've watched all the loudmouths slowly shut their mouths. In the last week, I've watched the people that spewed hate change their words because it's not okay or safe for them to say it out loud anymore. All the hateful, despicable things people have done can't be erased. People have lost friends and family in the last 4 years because of hate and fear. And I believe that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So I can go through this and find some faults in it, like I don't agree with certain things. But the sentiment is not to be fucking pandemic about whatever, to like get into it. But I get the gist of it, so thumbs up. And there goes a relative who blocked me. You can go fuck yourself too. You're a joke. You're a joke. Keep fucking using that Bible as your shield and hurting your fucking family. You should wipe Trump's juice off your face. Fucking idiots. But yeah, so racists and bigots are closer than I knew. Yes, that's right. This is what got me in trouble in 2017. This is why people blocked me. Family members call me toxic. Exactly. They are closer. And they are the people you know and love. Even the nicest people have said the most hard things. But yeah, because it's easier. There's a psychology to it. Like, you will say the most horrible things to your family, closest people that love you, but you won't say it to your friend. That friend you have for 15, 20 years, you don't say stupid shit to him, you know what I mean, or her. There's a reason for that. But anyway. There's more hate in people's hearts than there is love. Debatable, but I'm going to say no. I think that's false. A country can be easily separated with little... Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah. It's a lot of people. A thought can be twisted into reality. Yeah, but it's a little weird in that sentence right there because I would take it a little differently, but Okay, I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. Name calling isn't just for elementary school children. Well, no, because sometimes insults and language and bad language is a sign of intelligence. It's not always black and white. Ridiculous beliefs and opinions should be ridiculed. There's really no other way around this. Because you know what happens? This happens. You spend 25 years and you don't know these fucking shitty people that are right next to you, that are at the picnic table, that are at the fucking family gathering. And you're going to let it go because they're somehow fucking related to you. So, I don't buy into that bullshit. Not many people follow love thy neighbor because it can be stupid. Love thy neighbor is not the rule. You want to respect people at base value because we're all humans. They're humans. But once that opinion becomes informed, it changes. I'm not loving my neighbor when I find out that they believe it's okay to marry 9-year-old girls. Right? So you can't just say that. It's not love thy neighbor no more. I want to know what these idiots believe. I want to know what their thoughts are and their opinions. So, love thy neighbor is not a truism. It's not an all-around a thing you have to apply. It's kind of naive. For the last week, I've watched all the loudmouths slowly shut their mouths. Sure, of course. I said that before when I started this. Now they're changing their tune and, whatever. I get it. And the last week, I watched the people that spewed hate change their words because it's not. Yeah, sure. This is human nature. The hard part is is distinguishing what is part of them that they don't consciously control and what they do. And even then is a blurry line. Right? There's a weirdness on like you raised Timmy, as a racist so and so, and he's just smart enough to get by, hold jobs and whatever, and then in situations like this it comes out. And you're not changing his mind. He's gonna go out there, he's gonna throw shit on people with fur, he's gonna go bomb abortion clinics, like whatever it is. It's a little difficult. Because I would treat everybody like they have a tumor. Like there's a sickness, if we want, and eventually we'll be able to cure it. But we can't right now, so we do need laws and jail and punishments and stuff like that. But all the hateful, despicable things people have ever done can't be erased. No, but it can be understood. It could be unpacked and evaluated with no bias. So you can look at something and get to the pieces of it and see what makes it up. So I had somebody send me a video, and it was basically racist. And I was like, "What is this? What is this supposed to mean?" And the person said, "I thought it was funny." Fine, like, right? But why did you think it was funny? What was the motivation to send it to me? Now I could just start a narrative, frame it that he wants to be confronted. And there's a part of him that has cognitive dissonance. It's that feeling of hold two different beliefs. All people are beautiful and wonderful, and should be respected up to a certain point. But then you have these feelings about this one race or something like that, right? So maybe whatever. We could do this and could spend hours doing this. People have lost friends and family in the last 4 years because of hate and fear. Yeah, but it's also because of truth and experience, right? It's not just hate and fear. We lost friends and family because when confronted, instead of arguing the points and explaining at least why you believe this, you hand waved it away. You just hand wave it away like it's nothing. And I just posted something to somebody. What else do we got? We did it. Voting comes in. Presidential results. And like I said, I'm happy for certain. I feel a joy and a happiness for the alleviation of the stress and the pressure that certain administrations cater to, right? So you got the Republicans with their right-wing religious fucking nonsense, and you got your left-wing fucking maniacs who are redefining fucking language and bullshit. Thank you to everyone who took time to wish me a happy birthday. That was a cousin yesterday, who, by the way, doesn't post nothing. Smart. Just fucking, hey, my kids are growing up. Yeah, they say hi, I love you, whatever, you know. Once you start fucking putting opinions in and you start posting shit, it's all up for grabs. All up for grabs. Aww. This is my belief. If you don't like it, please don't leave your negative remarks. I don't care for your opinion. I'm just voicing mine. See that? I don't care about your opinion. I just want to voice mine. Yeah, right. Get your echo chamber. Get them all to say yes, and you want the thumbs up, but you don't want the bullshit. You know what? I love you. You're a fucking awesome person, and you're in a position where I don't want to start with you. This is garbage. Let me be clear. I am not a Biden fan at all. He is corrupt, a liar, suffering from dementia, and in my opinion, a pedophile. Right. But what is Trump? Right? See, you're just a fucking biased, blind fool. Trump is corrupt. Trump is the biggest liar. Trump is suffering from narcissistic personality disorders and about 17 others. And in my opinion, a pedophile. Well, what is fucking Trump with these fucking connections to that guy grabbing women? Stop it. He has done nothing to improve anything in 47, 48 years in politics. That I'll agree. See, that's good. Yes, he's been in politics for 47, 48 years. And he's probably responsible for way more people being dead and killed in Trump's 4-year term. So yes, Biden's a scumbag. He is a fucking war criminal, technically. I truly believe Biden is just a stepping stone for Kamala Harris to take over the White House. Nancy Pelosi is already trying to put a 25th Amendment in place to remove an unfit president. I don't believe that he has a thing to do with Trump having COVID. I think that's to remove Biden if elected for dementia and Harris to take over. That is my opinion. Don't bother to bash it. I haven't bashed yours. Sorry, if you're too cowardly to question other people's beliefs because you have nothing to put forth, sorry, you're gonna get criticized. I am going to post about this. But I see I love you too much, and you just, I don't want to fuck with frail people. This is my opinion, so don't bother to bet. Yeah. The clown in the White House just broke the 2 Middle East peace accords, something that's 71 years, you know, stop the bullshit, but okay. And the clown in the White House had the greatest impact on our economy, bringing jobs. See, this, if you're going to spout bullshit, prove it. Prove it. This is all just the whole fucking thing's too long, didn't read. It's ginormous. And I bet you copied this from some other fucking Trump-tard. The same the clown in the White House built our military, but the clown, the fuck out of here. Obama fucking took us from 2 wars to 7 wars, ran out of bombs, rebuilt our military. You know, he's so fucking stupid. The clown in the White House works for free and has lost well over $2 billion. He's a criminal. He's a fucking corrupt, fucking greedy fuck. You just don't want to see the fucking truth. I got it. You don't like him. Many of you utter hate and despise him. How special of you. He's serving you all. I'll take a clown any day versus a fork tongue smooth. I already have one. I don't flattery figure. That's when I was going. God bless Donald Trump, the most appreciated to go to pass his time. Here's my response. Utter bullshit. Laughing my ass off. No, other nonsense is better, but wow, such bullshit. All right. That's okay. Let's hope. Let's hope. Pray he does better than Trump, or be as good as Trump. He might surprise us. He's going to screw us all. Time to move on to the country. Move to Italy, like my friend said. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Go ahead, move. Go ahead. What's stopping you? Oh yeah, you're in a fucking system that has handicapped you and left you struggling to pay off student debts and fucking bullshit. All right, Switzerland. Everybody who participated in this fraud needs to be charged with treason, and we all know that the penalties for treason are Biden is not my president, Trump will prevail. Duh, 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 duh. So you get your echo chambers are filled with stupid people who just like you. That's what they are. That's why these like symbols mean things and why they develop that way. Oh, fucking stupid. Just the stupidity is just bullshit. All right, I haven't even checked my stream. I don't know how I'm doing. I probably have fucking. Let me see. Stream strength. Okay. Stream settings. Excellent. Stream is healthy. No. Oh, okay. Man, looking good so far. It is 1:47 p.m. Brooklyn, New York, 11/7/2020. And the election results are in. Biden has been declared the winner. Yay, I guess. Yay. All right. So what else we got here? American Psychiatric Association. Any chance Republicans riot loot today? Yeah, doubt it. Poor Trumper. I'll tell you what. You know what the Republicans did? They did do the rioting and looting. They were caught framing very peaceful protesters. But yeah, make sure your mom teaches you well. Fucking idiot. Oh look, I can breed. I could pass on the nonsense to the next generation. Fucking bullshit. Yeah. Tears of joy finally. Biden Harris. Oh, I'm happy for you. I get it. It would appear that we have a new President of the United States. This is far from over, cuz. This is far from over, cuz. This sounds fucking stupid. Like, yeah, I get it. I said at the beginning, there'll be some lawsuits. There'll be mandatory recounts because these are things we've set up that had nothing to do with Trump. There are certain states that say, if you're within a 5% margin, not because of any questionable actions, they do a recount. So let's go with it, right? But you don't need a president being a little dickwad, crybaby, jerk off. But, it's Trump, so who gives a fuck, right? All right, another one. Tears. Biden beats Trump. Harris's first woman elected vice president. Great. Congrats. Happy for you. But to me, it's bullshit. Venison. Oh, yeah. Oh, venison's good. Thumbs up. Love. That's pretty good. I haven't had that in fucking while, man. Dear Trumpsters. Thoughts and prayers. 2 middle fingers. Yeah, I give that a thumbs up. Fucking why not? Don't gloat. I'm not gloating. Fuck Biden. Fuck Harris. Fuck Trump. Fuck that maniac religious fucking dipshit Pence. Oh my god. People are so stupid. Blah blah blah. Let's see how Facebook is still. Donald J. Trump, you're fired, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. He's fired. Fucking pack your shit. Get out. Get your fucking stupid cunt family out. You fucking corrupt piece of shit. Bring the other corrupt piece of shit in. Ah, fucking 1:51 p.m. in Brooklyn, New York. 11/7/2020. It should have been what, 11/4, right? I guess 11/3 at night. The election night, you sometimes they'll say the winner, then there's some complications, but at least by the 4th, the next day, you kind of know. No, so it's the 7th. All right, so this should be like dancing in the streets and stuff, right? I think so. I've never been one to dance, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But I could see me going out to the store later and seeing fucking cars going. The other day, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. I'm driving and these fucking 2 cars were going by, people screaming Biden's name. Like, yeah, great, man. Yeah, I get it. It's gonna, at least it'll look like we have a decent president. Yeah, we're gonna have some dignity on face value. Good. Fucking, I'm for it. Because that fucking piece of shit, Trump, is just fucking. Ugh. If I think Biden's bad, behind the scenes, and he's just as corrupt as them all, at least he was under a president who spoke well, was inspiring. Yeah, and in the background, he sold everybody out, because, Biden's a sellout corporate fuck. But he did give hope. He did put a good face on things. He looked reasonable and respected. So I guess there are going to be some perks. Sure. Hey, look, I can understand. I could admit to certain things. So good. I'm happy. No, I can't play things because I'll get copyright. I can't play song or things like that. Ozzy for president. Oh, this is cool. There's a gif of Seinfeld, Elaine, and George. The hands up, all giggly dancing. Yeah, because now I'm happy. I am happy in that case. I just not fooled by it. God, I'm so fucking sick of George Takei. I love him. What a fucking doofus. What a dumb fuck when it comes to these things. Stupid. It's time to put him on 30 Day Snooze. It's insufferable sometimes. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we did a Facebook rundown. I went through, did a couple of things. Some people had some poignant stuff to say. Some people responded it's a garbage fucking nonsense. If you're the same fucking lying, racist, bigoted fucking shield for these people. Go ahead. It's like I've been watching an episode of The Twilight Zone for the past 4 years. Someone finally grabbed the remote. Almost got up and changed the channel. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I wonder what'll come. I wonder what'll happen when I go to Twitter. Router thingy. So I hope we're still on. I had a issue. I had to my little neck ear stick thing. I had to reset it. So let's see. This will be a good test. Let's see when I replay this how much is interrupted and whatever. Fucking Spooky still here? Spooky! You've been listening to me ramble like an idiot? I thought nobody's fucking listening, so I just keep talking like an asshole. I went over my Facebook shit, going to see Facebook, atheist stuff. Spooky! Let's see. All right, I think that's the initial result. Let's check Twitter. And what do we got? Let's see. Yes. Goodbye. Good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we go trending, and we know Joe Biden is the projected winner of the 2020 presidential election. I think 3 places now are confirming it. So even anything could happen. Like I said, there's a couple of lawsuits, or several, I think, and recounts that are mandatory that have nothing to do with a suspicion of anything. But look, let them look into it. Let them vet this thing properly, and then you can properly say, "Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out." Yes, you're never gonna get a concession speech like some of the classic people who I have had problems with in the past, and that's a sign of maturity and intellectual humility. You can come out and you say things like, for the country, let's get together and stuff like that. Fine. I don't think you'll get that from Trump. I think he's too much of a dick. Dear Donald Trump, you might want to resign so that VP can pardon you in your federal crimes. You can't pardon your state crimes, but it's still something. You know what? No one goes to jail. Nobody is held accountable for the shit they do while in presidency. Never. No, you know what happens? In 4 years, he'll be brought on the Ellen show and she'll fucking dance with him. Fucking bullshit. She bought fucking Trump a fucking gold baby carriage that has a gold chandelier built into the top of it. Fucking, it's all class bullshit. They don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. All right. Spooky says I'm good. I'm back. I buffered a little. Well, that might have bled through. Not sure. I hit something. I apologize to my loyal fans and and listeners. You are in my thoughts always. All right. What do we got? Don't pat yourself on the back. All your media companies are garbage. Fuck CNN, MSNBC, you're all fucking crap. I'm gonna say I still think, as gruff and as hyperbolic as he is, Jimmy Dawes, Kyle Kalinske, I'm sort of getting away from the Young Turks. They just, something is unsettling about them. But Aaron Matei, there's some journalists and stuff, you can still have some confidence in, but this was a shit show that exposed everything. The fucking media and all that bullshit. I lived in New York all my life. I've never seen anything like this. Yeah, because, look, New York fucking hates Trump. We were here before he was famous. Being that I lived in Brooklyn, New York, we're all familiar with his fucking corrupt bullshit, not paying people, his racist fucking rules in his